Surprise, motherfucker! It's your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. How's it going? Okay, probably gonna call this video under monetized because that and the whole Dicebreaker article, which I'll put a link down below, is what this video is about. And I read the article myself a couple different times. I watched a few different videos on it, specifically 10 Cars and the OG GMs. And I've got some thoughts. Okay, recurrent spending environment. And what Wizards of the Coast wants to do with 6th edition, let's just call it what it is. It's not like, I don't think, okay, so every once in a while you get some news and the fan base and the people that love D&D and the people kind of on the outside looking in, like myself, have opinions on stuff. And one of the latest ones was the whole like getting rid of races. Okay, so what you're seeing now is just like these little drips into a bucket. What 6th edition eventually is going to be in 2024 is an entire ocean of water just splashing the entire D&D community in the face. Most people are going to be in shock. It's going to be apocalyptically different and bad. For the people like that, I don't know, that don't buy into that or don't see it or can't visualize what it's going to be like, it's going to be like, not to get political, but just bear with me. So in one of those televised debates between Biden and Trump, Trump got Biden to say that he's going to try to phase out fossil fuels. And everybody's like, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's not the best idea, but whatever. And it just kind of glossed over it. And now, 2 years later, we're still feeling the effects of that policy. And people didn't realize at the time what that would mean. Basically, it means the price for gasoline doubles. And that means the price of everything else goes way up too. So you got inflation, you've got energy skyrocketing prices. Okay, so that is a small measure of what's going to happen in 2024. It's going to change everything. And for the people that love normal, old school, or even current D&D, it's just going to be, you can't even imagine. It's going to be like a dystopian, imagine a dystopian future, like a movie where everything is gray, all the people are downtrodden, and you got these state-sponsored slogans coming over the loudspeaker, like they live. Like, you will obey, and your money is our money, or something like that. You will live in the pods. You will live in the pods. You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. That's basically what it's going to be like. So it's going to be a fucking disaster. Plus, on top of that, I don't think D&D, just like I don't think Disney, is going to turn around from their woke agenda within a year. I think they're going to wake up a little bit later, like maybe 2025, and realize, oh my God, what a fucking disaster the last couple of years were for us financially. Because everybody else is going to wake up too. Anyway, I have some talking points. Tenkar in his video mentioned that article about the DM shortage in New York, I believe, that was a precursor to what this article about the under monetization was about, which is Wizards of the Coast is upset that the DMs buy most of the books and not the players. So they want to, so it's under monetized. So they want more DMs and they want money to come directly from players on their virtual tabletop. And yeah, that's going to suck. Because yeah, you're going to be playing in their space. That's what they're going to want. And all the little accessories and whatever for your character, it's going to be microtransactions after microtransactions. They're just going to like lead you on this path, and it's not going to be D&D as we know it. It's going to be like, it's going to feel like the opposite. And so hopefully people walk away. I think a lot of them will. And where are they going to go? I hope the OSR, if it's still around, and I think it will be, I think it's our job as old and current gamers for us to preserve the traditions that we've known for, well, however long you've been playing. I've been playing since, I don't even know, 1983, something like that. And we've got to let people know that there are options. And I think we do a good job of that, but we could be doing better. And I'm willing to take suggestions. If anybody has a suggestion, let us know. You don't have to, it'd be nice if you commented down below or you emailed me, but you can make your own video. If you have your own ideas, let the world know. How are we going to tell all the world? I'm blocked by probably 50% of the people that play D&D on Twitter. So my reach is a little limited. But for other people that have a bigger reach, a bigger audience, let them know that D&D can be saved through the OSR. It doesn't have to go down the toilet, which is where Wizards of the Coast is currently shooting at. And it deserves to be saved because role-playing games, fantasy role-playing in general, is awesome. And it's a great hobby. And it's a nice little industry. Could be better. Obviously, Wizards of the Coast is eating up a huge chunk of the pie. And I think now is the time that we take back what we can from Wizards of D&D. And we create our own D&D without them. But we need more people on board. We need more people in the pool to make this happen. So as more and more information comes out about what 6E is going to look like, 1D&D, whatever, I think it's going to become more obvious that this is not the way. It's going to be disastrous. And it's going to make the way that 4th edition came out and how that was not quite D&D, it's going to make 4th edition look like AD&D. That's how radically different you can't even conceptualize right now of what it's going to be like. It's going to be so vastly alien to anything that we know of as D&D right now. I mean, you get a little sense maybe with the Radiant Citadel and Strixhaven. So it's going to be a little bit like that. But the format, the medium, is going to be completely different. It's going to be like Strixhaven and Radiant Citadel mixed with World of Warcraft and whatever MMO RPG thing exists out there. I don't play those kind of games. I don't know. I don't get the appeal. Just like I don't get the appeal of Magic the Gathering. So I'm sure a lot of people will play that. But it's nothing at all like how I envision D&D and what I want from my games. And what the people that like my stuff want to have in their games. Because we care. We care more about D&D. They just care about the money. Let's face it. They're a giant corporation. They're interested in the bottom line. They want to monetize this shit more. They just don't understand. And they don't care like we do. They don't essentially give a crap. If they got their paycheck and D&D became like Tiddlywinks or became, some random video game, the people behind D&D would be just fine with it. They wouldn't cry about it. But we would cry because we care. We care, and we're passionate about it. We love fantasy role-playing games. The artwork, not artwork, the art form. And just the hobby and the act of creation, marrying games, which are awesome, and stories, which are also awesome, and combining that into one thing is, beyond fantastic. It's a gift. It's a gift from God, and they don't care about it. They just want to drain the money out of it as much as they can, and perhaps they can make some money with the new movie. If what's going on with Wizards of the Coast is indicative of the direction the movie's going to go into, it's going to be a huge disaster for them, which I'm kind of hoping for, because if they're committed to destroying D&D, then why not destroy it utterly? And then the people that want to save it, like myself, a lot of people in the OSR, a lot of people playing D&D right now, we would love to reclaim it and to get it back and to do our own thing with it and see it thrive and flourish. That would be awesome. And if the movie is a disaster, then there's a good chance a year or two after that, Hasbro just wants to sell it and get rid of it because it's toxic. It's poisonous. It's a money loser. And then at that point, maybe some company can buy it. Maybe, I don't know. But that doesn't even need to happen. We can reclaim D&D right now. We can reinstitute the awesomeness of D&D in our own games and let other people know what we're doing and that we're bringing it back, bringing the old school back. Because I think a lot of us would agree that the old ways, most of them, are superior. They're objectively better than the normal 5e approach of adventure writing and DMing and I don't know, artwork, just everything that goes in with that. I'm not going to get too much into the weeds with that topic. I think I've covered just about everything. Let me see. Yep, I think I covered everything. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Please subscribe. Let's get this channel up there. Let me know what you think. And, before I forget, still got the trilogy for sale. You got Chult, book number 2, Chult Fearsome Malaise. And then book number 3. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Chult, Chartreuse Shadows. This is book number 3. And it is fantastic. Oh yeah. Yeah, you see what's in there? Yeah, it's like that times 10. Plus more of stuff. And it's 360 pages. Look at that bad boy. That's huge. The mega dungeon of all mega dungeons, Crimzam Irixzam, is in this guy. So just for that alone, you want that. But you want the whole trilogy if you don't have it already. Comes with the PDFs. So if you're thinking about it, you haven't bought the PDFs yet, you can get the physical books for a great price and the PDFs on top of that. If you already have the PDFs, if there's a PDF that you want that I've done through Court Thalos Publishing, let me know. I'll throw in a free PDF if you already own the PDFs. That's not a problem. Maybe How to Game Master Like a Fucking Boss, maybe Alpha Blue, Islands of Purple Haunted Putrescence, Liberation of the Demon Slayer, whatever you want. Okay, that's it. Have a great weekend. And I don't really have a signing off thing, so adios.